Hello everyone, and welcome to an Ironhome special! I have tonight as guest Margot Hutton, and we are going to be playing Mouse Guard using the Ironsworn rules as is, without any modifications. And welcome! How are you doing, Margot? Quick!
Doing good. Sorry. Yes, I'm doing well.
Glad to hear it. So, let's talk a little bit about what we have set up. We will be playing Bramble and Kova. We are two mice guard that have been assigned to the wild country. We had thought something along the lines of like wilderness rangers, the Night's Watch in Game of Thrones, if you will, set out to do those horrible tasks in the horriblest places of all. So we make sure the scent borders are kept okay, we keep out any dangerous predators that might get too close, and we just generally investigate things. So, Margot, would you like to tell us about your character, Bramble, a little bit?
Yes. Bramble is a light gray mouse who wears black leather armor and a plague doctor's mask. She is an alchemist and just a little bit weird. She volunteered for this position because she wanted a little bit of adventure and a lot of bit of the wild herbs that she could find out here. Everything's an experiment. And she uses a spear, which is useful because she needs the reach as she is mounted on top of a massive Brazilian, what is it? Brazilian...
There was pink in it.
Yeah.
Pink
bird
bird?
eater. Pink something.
Pink legs.
But yes, it is a giant tarantula.
Excellent.
It is a bird eater tarantula.
I love it. I was thinking that since we're in the wild country, perhaps we don't do things the standard way, what's normal within the mouse territories, which explains your giant tarantula. That do bird-eater tarantulas, aside of birds, eat mice? Would that be like a common assumption to make?
I would think so. Probably. Probably nobody would want to deal with this tarantula.
So, could we say that perhaps you have domesticated this tarantula with your alchemical experiments?
Spiders are very, very sensitive to smell. So probably if I am synthesizing things for the scent border, I probably am synthesizing something to make this spider love me very much because I need it. I need to be loved.
I love it. So, of course, for this adventure, we will not be engaging in any canon lore. This could be before or after the... I forgot the character's name, but basically the civil war that takes place in the first comic. So this could be like before or after that. Maybe it's after that and our numbers have dwindled and lots of the rangers of the wild country have been called back and so forth and so on. But anyway, not really that important. So I will be playing, so that's Bramble. I will be playing Kova, a nondescript abstract blob of a mouse, because I didn't come up with any description. So I'm going to say that she has light brown fur, and she's definitely rugged, rough around the edges. She knows her way around the wilds. She was actually born and, raised for a little bit in the wild country, because there are some mice that live in the wild country. Not all of them live in the mouse territories. Actually, taking care of those mice is one of our tasks. And Kova, she has been now living in the wild country for a while with Bramble. She became a mouse guard after going back. And then, Bramble and Kova decided, hey, let's go to the wild country. And that's how they met, actually, as volunteers for the wild country service. Normally, people don't volunteer for that. Like I said, she is very much in the wild, so she has the wild blood talent. She walks around with a staff, and, well, she's a wayfinder. So basically that's it. She knows her way around the wilds. She is sneaky, she is agile, and she is smart. She's a bit of a loner with a heart of 1, and she is not super tough with an iron of 1. So yeah, those are the characters. I think with that, we can just go ahead and get into it. Matt saying, I believe the spider is the... I cannot pronounce that, but the Brazilian salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. Is that it, Margot?
That is it.
And I cannot pronounce its scientific name. So I'm not going to embarrass myself.
I can pronounce it in classical Latin, but that's probably not.
Yes. Go ahead.
Lasodora parahybana.
That's exactly right. And yes, Midnight. That is the name of the mouse that raised the rebellion in the first Mouse Guard volume. I own all the books, and I promise you I have read them all, but I am bad with names, so I can't prove my Mouse Guard street credit based on names alone.
Fake Mouse Guard fan here.
But thank you, Matt. All right then, let's get right into it. We have a vow that is find and deal with the corruption in the wild country. I was thinking that perhaps there is some kind of, something, we don't know exactly what, killing the plants and small insects. Maybe a lot of the insects are getting sick and that kind of thing. Now we have to remember that in the Mouse Guard universe, there isn't anything like magical or fantasy, so this isn't a magical evil corruption. It might be a disease of some kind caused by something. It might be one of those evil alchemists that goes around mixing things and causing problems. Matt says his Mouse Guard street cred is based on a lot of Googling. So I think that we'll go right into the fiction of it all. And we'll start with Kova and Bramble just scrambling their way through the wilderness, moving leaf aside as we are following this trail of corruption. But first we have to do that thing that I always forget to do, which is swear the Iron Vow.
Yes, and I need to concoct an alchemical potion.
All right. So we've decided with Margot that in this Mouse Guard universe, mice swear on iron.
Yes.
And now that's something I'm going to do on all of my settings, that people just swear on iron. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go grab Kova, and since it's her vow, because she cares a lot about the wild country, it's her home, and it hurts her to see it sick, she is going to swear an iron vow. And I'm going to say that my staff has a little bit of iron at the end that she grabs, and she says, I will find and deal with the corruption in the wild country, as she says this to herself. Perhaps at night, while I imagine Bramble is experimenting on some concoctions and things, and she's grabbing, a dead piece of plant, and she's holding it in her hands, and she tosses it aside as she swears the Iron Vow. I love that. Okay, so this is probably going to be a miss, so that's going to be fun, because I have a +1 heart. So here we go. Yes, that's a miss.
Yeah, I think you could have done worse if you tried.
I could have. So on a miss, you face a significant obstacle before you can begin your quest. Envision what stands in your way and choose one. You press on. Of course we're going to press on. It's the
just
vow.
quit for that.
So I lose 2 momentum and do what you must to overcome this obstacle. So I have an idea. I am the type of evil GM, and I tend to have these ideas. So we said this corruption is affecting things, and you have a giant spider. How do we feel about that?
Oh, I can imagine that nothing would encourage me more to discover and cure this blight than to save Quill, my beloved spider.
Excellent. Then I imagine that perhaps that very night, moments after Kova swears her vow, perhaps Quill is the name of the giant spider? Perhaps, oh, there it is. Quill begins to act a little bit erratically, like move those sudden spasm movements as she kind of like tumbles a bit and falls down to the side. And I'm going to say that she takes 1 point of harm as the disease begins to affect her. And that's going to be a move on your part. So go ahead and make your first roll, which will be a companion endure harm move under the suffer.
Okay. Companion endure harm.
Okay. So the dice are configured as the Warhammer dice, but that happens. Oh, wait. Do you see the... Never mind. Technical stuff. I saw the dice in one way. Maybe you saw the dice in a different way on your computer. But that's a miss. That's a miss. Let's get back onto the game. On a miss, also suffer -1 momentum. Okay, so your momentum goes down to 1. If your companion's health is 0, no, they're not. Okay, so they're still alive, but yeah, it's very strong, and I assume it affects you too.
Yeah, I see this, and I scramble over to her, and I'm like, ah! Oh, what's wrong? Oh no, oh sweetie. And I definitely am going to... How does one heal a companion? You have to make camp or sojourn, I think.
No, you can heal. There is a heal move.
Oh, you can use that on companion? Yes. Then I shall.
All right. I imagine that as you're beginning to, you're worried and you're treating Quill, Kova kind of like drops a little piece of rotting plant and walks over to your side, kind of like overlooking you in her kind of wise, foresty way, and with no regard to your feelings, she just says in a kind of like flat way, like, this must be the same disease that affecting the rest of the plants. She's just matter-of-factly. That's not great. That's 3 misses in a row. I love this game.
Have I told you that I am notoriously bad at rolling?
So, your aid is ineffective. We must pay the price. And the price we must pay is it forces you to act against your best intentions. I think that... I don't know what you feel about this, but maybe we have to leave Quill out of this. Maybe we have to leave...
Absolutely not!
We have to leave Quill behind, as she cannot travel with us.
Oh, I'm gonna nix that because, 1, I have 3 assets and she's one of them.
That's why it's called paying the price, Margot. All right, so what do you come up with? What do you think forces you to act against your best intentions?
I was thinking I might just get angry at you and be like, this is important to me. This isn't just matter of fact. What do you think?
I like it. So Bramble
maybe
lashes out at Kova, and Kova just probably doesn't understand the connection. Oh, -1 spirit. I like that. Go, endure stress.
Yes. Suffer moves. Endure stress. With spirit. Good fucking God!
That is 4 misses in a row. also suffer -1 momentum. Yeah, Bramble is... Here's the exchange, I imagine. Bramble reacts like that, and Kova just replies in a, again, matter-of-factly way, saying, "It's just a spider. Can't you just, get another one?"
Don't know how you can think such a thing. It may be a spider, but no other spider is... well...
Go ahead.
I definitely want to make that potion at some point.
All right. We'll get right to that. Yeah, I imagine Kova isn't very, keen on your giant mouse-eating spider.
Probably not. That makes sense.
But I like this start. Okay, we're off to a great start. Let's change here the music to a different one. Let's go with this one there. And... all right. Before we start the journey, you can go ahead and make that miss on the alchemy.
You jerk. I have to decide beforehand what plus I want it to be. Yes. So, what do you think we will need? I would say not wits, because we're pretty good in wits. I can see...
I think we're pretty balanced all over around. So,
yeah.
Whatever you think is best.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna...
Maybe wits, so that you can try to heal your spider better?
3 wits! There is no reason why that should have happened. I'm gonna roll iron. Okay. It
5 misses in a row.
You know what? Magical backlash. Where's the oracles? Here's the oracles.
No magic. There's no magic.
Damn, that's right.
Okay, so the next morning, Bramble is brewing those potions before we leave on the journey and everything. Quill is still sick and everything, and we have to pay the price on her potion crafting as we have 5 misses accumulated. And the price is a new danger or foe is revealed.
Okay, so clearly the smell of the potion has attracted something.
I love that. Let's get a random foe and see what that is. Let's change the music to more suspenseful music so that we...
We're gonna need battle music soon.
Soon we will. Let's go with... Suspense Mysterious Dark, my go-to. And let's see what foe we come across. Random mouse guard animal. A beaver.
Also, I'm gonna take us down to force supply because
okay.
I use supply to do my alchemy.
Would you look at that?
It's almost like I read up on my character beforehand. Yes. Beaver, huh?
Yeah.
Do beavers don't eat mice? Why are we being attacked by a beaver? Okay.
I like the idea that you said that the smell acted as some kind of draw to the beaver, and I imagine this more as imagine an elephant trying to get to your car to get at your fruits or food or something like that, and you're just like, no, stop. And I imagine that's how it is.
Sounds terrifying.
I imagine us at the camp when suddenly we feel the floor going bum, 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 and a beaver just stretches out its head between the tall grass, and we're looking up and we see this shadow just casting over us as the beaver just adorably for humans but terrifying for us shakes, wiggles its front teeth in a completely menacingly way, and it's about to just launch on us to get at whatever concoctions has attracted it, to see its curiosity. It just wants to fiddle with it, perhaps mess with it or something. But we have to remember, of course, that animals in Mouse Guard universe still have some semblance of intelligence. Obviously, weasels and mice have human level intelligence. Other animals, a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on the animal.
I think ladle up some and go, hungry?
Okay, so we could roll that as a compel, I guess, as we try to maybe the ladle or just, I imagine you're holding the ladle and Kovas just toss all of it, trying to convince you. So
that would explain why we don't get any potion out of it.
Yes, I love it. That makes sense.
So okay, I will fail on compel. Yeah.
A zombie beaver.
I guess, is this a heart compel or a shadow compel? Because it's like I'm trying to trick it into going away, but I'm also trying to just.
I'm feeling either. I'm feeling heart could be okay, because you're trying to charm, pacify it. That sounds more like heart. That's
sure.
a +2, and that's a miss.
Fuck my life. I'm cursing like a sailor. I can stop if YouTube is going to demonetize you.
I am not even monetized. In fact, speaking on that, while we're on the topic, everyone watching now, live or later, go buy Margot's book. That way,
yes.
Someone gets money out of this.
And also, like and subscribe.
That's the spirit. All right, so that's our 6th miss? 7th miss? We have a 100% miss rate. Okay, so they refuse or make a demand which costs greatly. You know what the demand which costs greatly, I think? I think
More?
The beaver just jumps into a supply. Imagine, here's what I picture. I picture Bramble standing out with the spoon, kind of like offering it, and Kova is quick to react, and she dashes and grabs you, pulling you back as the beaver launches, sticking its face in the potion in your backpack and just shaking it all around, making a mess of everything. And we lose 2 supply as that happens. We pick up our stuff as quickly as we can and we just bolt out of there.
I definitely lose some of my supplies that I need for making potions.
Definitely. All right, off to a great start then. So let's make then our first progress, which will be our journey. We'll make it a troublesome journey to the source of corruption. That was a great.
Which we'll never
get
to that. Yeah.
We're halfway through the episode and we're starting on the journey. I love that. All right, so let's change to a bit more exploring, peaceful music. Let's go back to exploration. And I think Kova will be guiding the way forward as the 3 of us make our way, I'm going to say north. I have a talent for walking. If I get a strong hit, I get momentum. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to roll wits on the Undertake a Journey as we make our way. This has to be our first non-miss.
Have to be.
+2.
Do we have a plan for if we can't do anything?
I have to say, this really puts the special in special one-shot.
If you've never seen Ironsworn before, please, it's not this bad. It's a great game, I swear.
We should have made a drinking game of this. Every time you roll a miss, drink.
Oh, don't tempt me. Okay.
Matt said, who needs momentum? Who needs supply? Who needs to roll a hit? Failure can be fun. So we are waylaid by another perilous event. Pay the price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's first see. Let's see where we are. Location plus descriptor. A peaceful hill. Okay. What happens on this peaceful hill? Pay the price. A person or community or spider you care about is exposed to danger.
Get away from my spider! You are determined to take out Quill.
It's my like GM what would it be drive to just hurt every NPCs that the players are close to. It's my GM instinct.
Okay.
So what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think my spider is exposed to danger, and I will defend her with my life.
Well, I was thinking that just to keep this simple, and maybe we can try to move forward with the story, is that the corruption that's infecting your spider just moves one step forward, so it loses another point of health, and you can try to heal it again.
First, companion endure harm.
Yes.
Okay.
A weak hit! A weak hit! Oh, because that's a 1! That's a 1! Yes! Yes, the first weak hit. Okay, on a weak hit, what happens? Okay, they're fine.
They're fine. Yeah.
They're fine, nothing happens. Okay, so it twitches a little, but it can stand up and it can continue to walk. And now, if you want, you can try another heal as this is happening.
Sure.
but wait.
What?
There we go!
Ha!
Nice! On a weak hit, as above, but you must suffer -1 supply or -1 momentum.
I do not want to go into the negatives of momentum with the luck we're already having.
So we're going.
We can resupply.
Okay, we go to 1 supply, and your companion giant spider goes back to 4 health as we take some time to treat it, to heal it. Perhaps, I don't know if you want to describe it, I was thinking maybe you concoct some potion to kind of like give it to drink to improve its health a little bit. Not a magical potion
I think,
so much as
yeah. I think I just feed her a good meal. I don't know, maybe a earthworm or something. I don't know what spiders eat.
Mice.
I don't know what bird eaters eat.
We catch it a giant bird and feed it. All right.
Pretty sure birds are fairly intelligent in this game too.
Yes, they are. Some of them are pretty intelligent. Some of them are terrifying, like owls.
Yes.
Until you knock their eyes out. There, my mouse guard street cred, just flashing it there. Okay, so I think that Kova will try to resupply while you are treating your spider. That makes perfect sense. And I don't have anything for that. But I can try to secure an advantage with my wild blood talent. Since I can do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to secure an advantage using wits before I roll on resupply, because our momentum's really low. So Kova, with her knowledge of plants and wilderness, she will kind of like investigate and see where we can get the fastest way or the direction in which she needs to go, and so forth and so on. So here we go. A secure an advantage with wits +2. That's a miss. Of course, it's a miss. So we must pay the price, and it is harmful. So I think that perhaps I'm going to say that she takes 2 harm, as I'm going to say that maybe she slips on some like fresh ground that's kind of like a small tiny avalanche, and she falls and rolls down and gets hurt, and takes 2 harm from that. Dusts it off, gets up, touches her arm, it hurts a little bit, and I'm gonna have to endure harm for that. with health. And that's a strong hit. Wait, no. Oh, right. I have the old version. I haven't updated it. No, that's +3 for my health. Oh, I rolled on your health. I'm using your moves.
Don't do that.
Okay, so that's a 4 +3. That's 7, so that's a weak hit. So I press on. Nothing happens. Let's close that and put your moves up there. All right, then. So now I'm going to try to resupply.
Have I been rolling on your moves?
No, you probably got your own character sheet open.
No, this says Kova at the top. That would be hilarious. Just run out of Ironsworn.
No, you've been rolling on yours because it says here that you rolled wits +3.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Except here where it says roll wits +2. And here where it says roll heart +1. So yeah, you have been rolling on mine. But sometimes you've been rolling on mine and sometimes you've been rolling on... Or no, I've been rolling on yours and you've been rolling on mine.
This is my first time using Foundry, so what's your excuse?
Well, this is my first time playing with someone. I play solo.
I cursed you. Okay.
Okay. But I have checked the numbers and it hasn't made a single difference because our results have been so bad. So very, very bad.
Yeah.
All right.
When you suck as much as we do, it doesn't matter.
So, resupplying. Kova is injured, but she's going to get back up and she is going to continue to look for supplies because we really need those. Oh! It's a miss! Oh, no! It's a miss in the match!
The corruption will never be solved.
On a miss, you find nothing helpful. Pay the price. All right. You're separated from something or someone. Okay, so...
Kova? Uh-oh.
Night begins to fall as Kova has lost herself amongst the wilderness. She's frustrated. She's angry because this is her wild country. She's not supposed to get lost. And night begins to fall.
Yeah, Wayfinder.
So let's put some peaceful suspense music to light the mood. So now we haven't even started our journey.
Welcome to my world. It's chapter 3 all over again.
Okay, so we're separated now. Night is falling, and Kova has obviously failed at finding her way back. It all falls down on Bramble to find her. So I
get up.
Yeah, Go ahead.
I get on Quill and my trusty steed, and we set out to try to find you.
All right, let's make this face danger with wits.
Okay. I actually am good at that.
That's a weak hit. Excellent. So I think the most reasonable thing to lose is momentum, as we lose time doing this. So we're down into negative momentum as eventually, closer to the midnight, you finally find me. We finally find ourselves, and it's like... I imagine that Kova doesn't say anything. Like, she's not gonna admit she got lost. She's not gonna admit she found no supplies. She just, I guess, sees you and Quill and just walks on over and just says something like, let's just camp here. And begins to set camp.
Good.
And that was an awful day of a little bit of traveling and then getting lost. So let's try
a little bit of absolutely nothing.
Let's try again.
Yes.
And roll once more on...
You can do it. You can do it.
Secure an on the undertake a journey. Here we go. Wits roll +2. Strong hit! It's the first
talking about
strong hit of the game. Yes. We mark progress. We do not waste our supply to gain a bonus momentum.
Our supply, singular.
All right, so let's see where we are now. Location plus descriptor. A dark ruin. Ooh. What is happening here? Defend spirit. There are no spirits here. But
could be a burial ground. There's maybe no literal spirits, but people might believe.
I like that idea. Let's put that. I imagine that perhaps we come across what was once a mouse settlement in the wild country. Probably destroyed in an attack of some large predator, and someone has made a few grave markers near where the village was. As a ruin, I imagine perhaps it was something carved on the bark of a tree, kind of like a little wall settlement on the side of a tree kind of thing. And there are
cool.
There are a few burial marks on the ground showing where these mice perished.
I think Bramble is probably one of the people that believes in spirits, so she gets real excited and starts gathering herbs and such from around the cemetery, the old mouse graveyard. So I am gonna try to resupply now.
Here we go. Oh, I can't believe that was a weak hit.
At least we get...
Your momentum goes to -3. This is going great.
Wait, -3?
You have to
Shouldn't be
-1 supply, -1 momentum for each supply you take.
Oh, for each! Shit. Fine. Well, in that case, I'm gonna try to make another potion.
Alright. I imagine it takes us time. Nice! Strong hit! Another 6! Okay,
there we go.
Now we're getting balanced.
Yeah.
I imagine the momentum loss is because it takes you a good bit of time to go around and get the right ones and you know.
I think you're probably like, we should go! I'm like, we should go!
And I imagine Kova is also kind of like berating you for not respecting the dead, you know, kind of thing.
I'm busy!
What potion did you make, by the way?
I went with that iron potion again.
Excellent. Alright, so now we have an iron potion. Alright, that was perfect. Okay, now let's go ahead and undertake a journey again. Here we go. Bam. +2. That's a 4. That's a weak hit. Excellent. We make progress and we lose 1 supply. We go down to 2 supply. Let's see where we are.
Oh, wait. I was supposed to go down...
Oh, no! We're down to 1
supply. Yeah.
Yeah, it says
Wait,
here.
was the potion a strong hit or a weak hit?
It's a strong hit.
Okay, then yes, only 1.
Excellent. So we go down to 1 then. Bam. Okay, let's see where we are now.
Easy come, easy go.
A fertile marsh. And is anything happening in this fertile marsh? Defend ruin. Okay, no, let's go for a different one. Hold community. Okay, I like that. I like that. Maybe we come across some mice. Does that sound like something reasonable to happen?
Yes, they are definitely using the reeds in the marsh to build houses on poles so that the waters never rise too high, but growing, I would guess, tons of rice because rice needs marsh.
All right, let's see the name of this place. Bam. Thorn Hall. I like it.
And there's also some thorn bush. Maybe there's a lot of blackberries or blueberries or raspberries, whichever berry, because those all have thorns.
Excellent. All right, I don't have the disposition here. Where is the disposition? Oh no. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's just say the lower number, the better disposition they have. So here goes a D100.
Okay.
Okay, so they're like neutral.
I thought I was gonna hit that 10.
So their disposition is neutral. They're, not angry at us, but they're also wary of strangers. These are mice of the wild country, so they might need some convincing to I don't know if they'll need convincing or not. I'd say let's go 50-50 if they need convincing or not. So let's see. Do they need convincing? 50-50. They don't need convincing. Excellent. So I assume that Kova perhaps, maybe they even know Kova. I'd say it's likely that they know Kova. They do know Kova, so that's why they let us in. And this is an excellent place to stop and sojourn and recover some things.
Yes. Is Sojourn one that we roll individually?
No, one of us rolls, and...
okay.
And I'm gonna roll the person with extremely low heart. This is gonna be fun.
I don't know, do you have a bond with this community?
I have a bond with this community, so I had a +1 bonus. Go, cheating the system, yes.
Retroactive bond.
Here we go, bam. Oh, yes, I didn't need that.
Oh, nice!
But we have it, and that gives us an extra benefit to choose from this. So, we can... Let's see, we're definitely going to take supply. We both get... You and your allies may each choose 2. From the, if you share a bond, choose 1 more. Okay, so I get 3, and you get 2.
Okay.
So, let's get that supply up.
Let's get that supply. I'm definitely going to plan.
Yeah.
I could get spirit back. I don't know. I've never played that you can double up. I don't remember if the rulebook says anything about doubling up.
The supply?
Well, like, if I want to plan to take 2 momentum and then plan again to take a total of 4 momentum. But I've always thought that was kind of cheating. So, yeah. I'll take some spirit. I think that I probably maybe take some pleasure in getting a few people to try my alchemy potions and just taking notes on what happened.
I like that. Kova will trade and do kind of stuff and get us some supplies in exchange for bartering other things that we have or we've obtained from other places. And yeah, we will definitely plan the route forward by speaking with local mice and seeing where we can more or less go and that kind of thing. And she will recover a bit and tend to her wounds. And we're off again.
We get a +1 for undertaking a journey from a place we have a bond with.
Oh, that is brilliant. Good call. All right, here we go.
Well,
that +1 made it a weak hit. All right,
Watch.
so let's roll to see if we got there. Bam, here we go. 8 or less. Excellent, that's a strong hit. We have reached our destination. So we mark progress on our quest as we have reached the source of the corruption. And now, let's see what kind of place this is. Let's stop the music. And let's put some Mysterious Dark. And let's see, location plus descriptor. It is a defended pond. Interesting. Ooh.
who's defending it?
Ooh, I have an idea.
Yes.
I have an idea. Let's make it the weasels. The weasels are brewing up some kind of concoction in attempt to poison. To create like a sort of poison and perhaps poison the water supply or something of the mouse territories as a kind of like...
I was just thinking that maybe either it was on purpose or it was leaching into the water as they were creating a bunch of it for some nefarious reason.
I'm thinking that it was like leaching accidentally as they are preparing and tossing and experimenting and tossing aside things that didn't work and that kind of like seeps into. And I picture that perhaps they're in a little small tiny island in like the center of this pond that for us looks like a huge lake. And we can kind of like see the trail of the noxious liquid coming up from there. And we have...
Oh, that's not good.
Indeed.
Let's
put an end to this. And how do we...
So, is it defended just from the fact that it's in the middle of the water, or is there like some sort of spiked wall?
I think maybe just the middle of the water and perhaps the fact that it's, maybe there's one or two weasels protecting it.
Okay.
We should decide on something though, however. Should we try to finish this in 15 minutes and make it like an hour-long episode? How do you feel about that?
I think if we get 2 good rolls, we could finish it. Yeah, let's go for it.
Right.
I say we, let's make a move that would get us, maybe a face danger, that would get us to...
Across? Okay, how are we taking your spider with us? Because I imagine we can take, we can rip off 2 leaves, make a little boat, and paddle our way, but your spider is a problem.
Trying so desperately to get rid of Quill.
It's the fiction. It's the fiction.
I think we can probably boat across, and Quill is going to climb a tree and try to find a branch that goes over and drop down.
I like it.
Element of surprise.
I love it. Excellent. Yeah, we can...
Tarantula from above!
You even have that ability, right? When your spider sets a trap as you enter your fray. I love it. I love it. Let's have Quill appear in the middle of the... just as the combat's starting, dropping from a branch. That is brilliant. All right. So let's go ahead, and I think this is going to be with Shadow as we paddle our way to the center of the island, trying to avoid detection through the reeds, through the tall grass, and... So, here we go. This is a shadow roll. Bam. That is a miss. We have failed. We have failed terribly. Your progress is undermined by dramatic and costly turn of events. And the price we pay is a surprising development complicates your quest. So I think that the easiest thing happens is that Quill dies. No, I'm sorry. No.
Yes!
They find us. They find us. We're ambushed. We're like sneaking in, and we're like, oh yes, we're gonna catch them unaware, right? And then all of a sudden, we approach the island. We're making our way, and we find this sort of like outdoor laboratory full of stuff, and there's no one here. And so we kind of like make our way, and suddenly we're surrounded by, like, let's say it's 2 of them, right? So these are formidable foes, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check my thingamabobby
2
here.
formidable foes?
Let's check foes. No, mouse guard. Mouse guard animals. We said these were weasels, right? They are formidable. Yeah.
So we're 2 of them.
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. So
yeah, good thing I'm gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, my first thing. I mean, this should happen after we get into battle. So let's do that first.
So I was thinking that for simplicity's sake, maybe we should just resolve this as a formidable scene challenge instead of having 2 opponent tracks and doing the whole fighting thing.
That will definitely go quicker. Yes, that's a good idea.
So let's go with that. So let's go with some action combat tension. No, it's action tension. Here we go. As we are suddenly ambushed.
All right. Shall we enter the fray?
Okay, let's just, you know what? Let's just do a combat with a formidable foe. Let's just simplify this into a.
Well, that's right.
A single formidable foe. Let's keep it simple. So let's enter the fray. We have been ambushed. Go ahead and roll wits. I use a house rule where we only track 1 initiative. We don't track our separate initiatives.
That works for me.
That is a weak hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely going to. I'm gonna take that +1. It's +2 to bolster your position.
Excellent. So you are going to. We're gonna lose the initiative, which makes sense, and you're gonna take +2.
Oh wait, yes, that's right. It's for both of us.
No, but it's fine. It makes sense. It makes sense that we don't have the initiative because we were ambushed. So let's see what they shift focus to someone or something else.
Maybe they're trying to.
Don't make me.
Maybe
say
they're
it.
trying to. No, spider is in the tree. They're trying to get to their supplies. They're trying to get to the poison that they've concocted.
I like
and keep it away from us,
or
maybe use it on us.
Ooh, okay. So one of them is trying to. Oh, Matt was saying here that tarantulas can swim. They use their legs like paddles. Well, that's good to know. I like that. For the future knowledge, we now know that tarantulas can swim. Okay, so one of the weasels goes straight to the laboratory to kind of like protect the thing, while the other one launches onto us. So I think what Kova will do is she will definitely run to clash against this other weasel and stop it from getting to the alchemy kind of things. And I have a deadly weapon. No, I use it as a simple weapon. With strike or clash, I roll edge. So I'm gonna do that, if you're okay with that.
Sure.
Simple weapon deals 1 harm. I add +1 and take +1 more. Okay. Come on, Kova, rolling +4 here. Let's not jinx it. Oh my lord. So, it's a weak hit.
Enjoy your weak hit!
I inflict harm and then pay the price. Okay, so I mark progress and then I pay the price. It causes a delay or puts you at a disadvantage and I suffer 1 momentum. Okay, I like that. So basically, I imagine that Kova rushes to this weasel's side with her staff. She whacks it across the arm, and now the weasel's kind of like angry at me now and backing me up against a corner, and now I'm just between me and the water and this weasel backing me up slowly, and I'm like, and I'm just using everything I have to not be tossed back by this creature. What are you doing?
I'm going to face danger to use my potion.
Oh, right. Well, that happened.
Oh. Okay, well, I think I start vomiting violently. I think what happens is, I think this happens.
What
I think
happens?
I'm down an iron.
What? Okay, I love it. Excellent. So, Bramble...
I could alternatively take a bunch of health damage.
I like it. Let's roll with it. So, Bramble downs the potion, expecting a completely different result as she starts to viciously, violently vomit. The weasel's taken aback by this strange war tactic.
It's equivalent to running into battle wearing only war paint. Just run into battle puking fear.
I love it. Okay, Kova is going to once again try to clash to get this creature out of the way. She's going to yell out, "Bramble!" Seeing what's happening to you.
I'm fine, it's just...
So, once again, +4. Here we go. That's a 6. Oh, it's a weak hit again! I have to pay the price. Things are not going great. A person or community you trusted loses faith in you or acts against you. So the only thing I can think of now is Bramble running away, but I don't think that's gonna happen. unless you decide it so. And it would be a wonderful ending for our one-shot.
Will we just get the fuck out? You know what? We have 2 progress on this. We could just see what happens if we roll to finish this battle.
We have like a 19% chance of success?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do that then.
Yeah, I think Quill jumps. Oh, maybe we should turn the tide first.
That is brilliant. Go ahead, do that. Wait.
Yes.
Wait,
okay. So
wait. I still need to pay the price. You are separated from something or someone. Another one. It causes delay or puts. Okay, let me lose 1 more momentum as I am once again being knocked around. Now I am knocked down on the floor. I'm holding this weasel's claws back from my face with my staff. The claws nearing my face. And it's time to turn the tide with Quill.
So we add +1, so we are... Oh, okay. So strike.
That's right.
With iron, my 1 iron.
With a +1.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
I didn't add the +1.
But it's a strong hit with the +1.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Awesome.
So we inflict a total of 3 harm. What weapons do you have, by the way?
I have...
The spear.
Yes, spear.
Excellent. So that's 1, 2, 3 harm. Go ahead and describe that.
I believe Quill falls from the branch right on top of the weasel that is trying to kill you and bites deep into it. And these spiders have a bite like a cat. It is as powerful as a cat's bite, so it just sinks its fangs into this weasel. And yeah, do we want to
Yes. Let's
try to end the fight?
go ahead and roll. Click on the little dice button. Over here. There we go. Come on. No! I love it. So, on a miss, you have lost this fight. Pay the price. A friend, companion, or ally is put in harm's way. Stop that. Okay, so I'm thinking
Oh, squish.
that we all take a bunch of harm here as we are, Kova is just, I imagine the weasel just kind of like swatting the tarantula away, like trying to get it off of it, maybe just clawing it, injuring it, then me getting knocked back into the water, you being knocked back by the other one, running, we're all just in the water now, fleeing for our lives, trying to get to the other side, and I think we can just, what was that roll? Oh, heart.
Endure harm. My companion endure harm.
Oh, right.
Are we just ending it there where we run the fuck away?
I was thinking we end it here. We have to now. I would assume in the future of the story, we're basically just trying to get help to try to deal with this issue. So we haven't dealt with the corruption in the wild, but we have found it. So let's see if we can roll on this and on this quest and see what happens. Here we go. Well, that's a weak hit. So since it's troublesome, we gain 0 experience. But yeah. But yeah. We have found the source of the corruption, and now we would probably go to the village and try to secure aid or something or the other. But that was our game. Yeah. That was fun.
We didn't die, and we didn't die. My spider's alive.
Despite my best efforts. So yeah, that was really fun. I'd obviously love to continue exploring this and everything, but a weekly game at this hour would be killing me. So we're gonna leave it as a one-shot. This was lots of fun, Margot. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me on your show again.
Well, I would definitely be open to having you on my show as a guest again on a different game, perhaps every now and then, just not every week.
Not. But yes, future sometime, please let me know. This was amazing.
Yes, this was definitely a lot of fun, and I can't believe our luck at the beginning.
Well, c'est la vie.
So, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. I'd like to thank, as always, all the people that I need to thank and that I don't have on the list here, that I need to open my list. Let me check my list, my listy list. Of course, Sean Tompkin for making the amazing Ironsworn game. Mihael for the logo and banner. Matt from Three Skull Taverns for all his help. Ian Fisher for the great music. Ben Straub for the useful Ironsworn module. Ben Hooley, not thanking you today, because this is not your map. I thanked you this afternoon already.
He did do the map for my novels.
That is right. So we
you.
are thanking him for that. And I believe David Peterson for the amazing Mouse Guard novels. And this map, probably. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone that's watching later. And that, I don't know if you want to add anything else, Margot?
Trans rights are human rights. Black Lives Matter.
That is right. I love that. Thank you very much for that. We have just ended Trans Remembrance Day 5 minutes ago. Here, at least. So, yes. And on that note, let's end the show. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Margot. And let's find the button to end transmission. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.